Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back. If you have listened to other recordings, I'd love to talk to you about life reviews. These really incredible experiences happen when someone leaves like a physical reality. It doesn't always happen in a non-physical reality, but when your soul is having a lifetime like in the human form, and you decide to die and you're going to leave your body and your energy is going to cross over to the other side, you're going to have a life review at some point, typically right away or within maybe the first couple of weeks. If we were measuring it in human time, um, you're going to have a life review. Some people can wait, and I mean, anyone can request a wait, but most people are anxious, like, what's my score? How did I do on the other side? And of course, it's not a scoring card. Nobody wins. It's not a lottery. It's also not a punishment. But some people may feel that way. Some people who maybe felt that they live their life with the utmost integrity, and then when they watch their life review, because it's like a video, it's like a hologram that appears in front of you, and it talks about all the important aspects of your life experience from the moment you were conceived into the moment you decided to cross over again and leave the earth realm. So those people who maybe did everything right and decided not to make any mistakes, but maybe one of the things they wanted to do on earth was to play and have fun. So that will come up in the life review. It's a very informative, powerful experience because, of course, we don't always even remember things that happened when we were 1 or 2 or 3, and then we've blocked certain things out of our memories. And there's important information, especially things we have a lot of resistance about, that can be expressed in the life review. If you have a loved one who's passed over, they've had their life review. I have seen a few departed beings who've refused their life review because you have free will. Just like, even though most people watch or experience their life review within a couple of human weeks, if we were to measure it in Earth's time, you don't have to. Free will is the strongest law in all of the universes. And that means you get to do what you feel is in your best interest. You will never be judged. You can't make a mistake. You will always be unconditionally loved and cherished. But some people literally refuse. They don't want to look at their life review. And you can just assume that those people have a lot of resistance. But for everybody else, they are excited, or at least want to get it off their checklist. I'm going to watch my life review. I just did a whole 50, 60, 73, whatever the amount of time was that you were in a physical form. You clearly learned something. You clearly gained some insight. You clearly had some cool experiences that your soul was wanting. And wouldn't it be fun to kind of put all of the pieces together? So if you've had a loved one who's passed over, they most likely have had their life review. And what's exciting about that is they've reviewed their own life. And if you've played any part of it, they've reviewed parts of your life too, even though it's not completed, this particular lifetime isn't done for you. They've looked at it. And when you're on the other side, you can actually see other people's circumstances or what they want to work on. You can see their natural gifts and talents. There isn't a lot hidden, or you're not blinded from information and knowledge like we are when we venture to the planet Earth, unless you use your multisensory abilities. And then, of course, you can see a lot of your previous lifetimes and know some of the key important parts of your decision to come to Earth and have an experience. But what's most exciting about this is, if you practice your mediumship skills, which are just a natural part of intuition, I think it's healthy and normal for everyone, if they want to connect to their loved ones. So if you practice your mediumship skills, which I highly recommend, not only will that practice assist you in talking to your spirit guides or getting information or knowledge from them, but also having amazing experience with departed loved ones. But also, you'll be able to connect better with your departed loved ones and allow them to help you. Because when people die, leave their bodies, they do not need our help. It's rare. Sometimes there's individuals who refuse to cross over. Forget about watching or experiencing their life review. They don't even want to cross. They just want to stay in the astral plane. We live in the 3rd dimension, the human world, Earth. The 4th dimension is the astral plane, is a place of travel where beings go back and forth. Mediums often stand in the astral plane to receive messages or translate information for loved ones or clients. And then the 5th dimension is the heaven for our Earth, where everyone goes. It'll be their first destination once they get through the astral plane, where they will, that's officially called the crossing over place, is our heaven for our earth. So there are some beings, when they leave their bodies, they just stay in the astral plane and they don't want to even cross over. And they're that resistant to whatever's going on. They're that stuck about a circumstance that happened in their life. But those are the few people who need help when they want it, because they really don't need help. They don't have a body. They don't have to pay taxes. They don't have to go to the bathroom. They don't need a house. They don't need help. Humans, on the other hand, need help. They need assistance. They need guidance. And that's why we have spirit guides. That's why it's important for us to develop our multisensory ability so that we can hear, see, or feel information from the non-physical realm. So you want to practice your mediumship abilities because your loved ones could offer you keen information that could be priceless for you, like give you extraordinary insight about something that you had ignored, forgotten about, or didn't even know existed. So what does that mean to practice your mediumship abilities? It means to first recognize that nothing really separates us. Those living in physical form and those living in non-physical form are still energy. Those living in non-physical form have more subatomic particle motion and activity and can run their energy much higher than those of us in the physical realm. We have limitations like gravity and belief systems, which are usually false and inaccurate. And so that can affect our subatomic particles and how high we can run our energy. So we do have some limitations. They don't have any limitations, but we can still connect with each other. And we usually connect through loving kindness and joy, laughter. A big part of practicing any of your multisensory experiences is learning to run your energy at a very high frequency, like super, super, super high frequency. And that means to be happy, happy energy, authentically happy, not fake happy, not forced happy, but authentically happy. Before I decided to make a video today, I poured myself some lovely peppermint tea into this container so I can go on a walk with Charles after I'm done recording. And it makes me happy. I love the warmth of the cup. I actually love the color brown, so this is really pretty. I love the smell of peppermint. Happiness and joy occur in the present moment. And beings who are on the other side are more present than you and I will ever be. So practicing your multisensory abilities is really about being inside of your body, not searching, looking outside. Is there someone over here? Is my grandmother here? That actually pushes your ability away. You want to stay in your body. Right now I'm feeling the wool blanket on my lap, which was actually one of my children's baby blankets that I have on my lap often when I work. And I'm feeling the structure that I'm sitting on underneath my backside. Allow yourself to move in the present moment, because that's how you're going to really connect to the multisensory world and to your mediumship ability. And mediumship ability isn't just about seeing or hearing. It's really about feeling. You want to, if you start to see something, I want you to ask yourself, what does that feel like? What am I feeling as I'm seeing that? If you hear something, I want you to ask yourself, what am I hearing? Or what am I feeling, excuse me, when I hear something? Because the communication comes through this emotional connection, this beautiful, kind, calm, relaxed, stunning connection. And if you've lost a loved one and you're in grief about it, which is normal, of course, to be in grief, but if you've been grieving for a while and you would love to disconnect from the grief and have experiences with your departed loved one, your departed loved one will show you that they're fine, nothing's wrong. They're happy they don't have to carry a body around any longer. They might miss food a little bit. They can eat if they want to. They have free will. They just, I mean, it's not real, but what is real, really? They'll show you that they're happy and they'll let you feel some of that happiness, which could help you to release any negative feelings you have about their passing or things that you wish had happened when they were in a body. So life reviews are crucial when we cross over. And if you're blessed enough to have a loved one on the other side who would love to spend time with you, who's looked at their life review, can see your past lives, and would love to pass on some lovely nuggets to you, practice your mediumship abilities. It's a normal part of intuition. Someday, not in my lifetime, but someday, no one will need to hire a medium, or very, very few people will need to. Everyone will be able to instantly connect and feel a divine, perfect, normal, easy stream and flow of connection and communication with all that they love. Have a good day. Bye bye.